Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? Hope you guys had a good day yesterday. uh, I've seen a lot of people have a great day yesterday in the group. And if you didn't have a good day, man, don't even worry about it, man. You know, every dog gets their day. When you get your day, stay hot. Just stay hot. You know what I'm saying? Bet and, play DFS and, when you betting on sports and stuff like that, bet responsibly because, you know, that's something you got to do. And you can't, I'm going to put it like this, man. You got to bet smart and responsibly, man. You can't bet. I mean, you can't win if you can't bet. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's because you got broke or whether it's because you got money and you're losing too much and you're getting discouraged. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, see me, I could if I could, man, I still keep a smile on my face, man. I probably don't bet the most or whatever or whatnot. That's neither here nor there. But man, if I could laugh about it and shit like that, I'm good, man. I play, I bet, I play DFS. I play DFS. I'm a fantasy player first, and I bet on the sports books. And it's so lovely. Like you got Draftkings and Fanduel. Both of them have sports books, so I could level it out. I could bet. I could play DFS. You know what I'm saying? I'm a one lineup type of guy. I play one lineup, and then I put it in everything. I put it in. I might play a low dollar amount lineup, but but I might put it in 10, 20 times that amount in cash, and then that can help me fund my bets from the sports books and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a little something I wanted to point out. Shout out to all my new subscribers, man. I thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Uh, Appreciate it. Shout out to the group. Awesome. I got an awesome group. We almost at 10K members. Uh, Shout out to VA and what the fuck other state was that, man? Michigan, new to the sports book in our group. We do a lot of sports betting, man. A lot of sports betting, man. There's a lot of that going on, and DFS too. If you like this video, give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Subscribe, man. If you don't like it, let me earn a like. Just subscribe. You know what I'm saying? The video might be shitty, but it's clean. I'm gonna get into this 7-game slate. Starting off first with this Miami and Brooklyn game. I'm coming right out the back right now. Jimmy Butler, he's rocking a Q tag. I didn't know that. Let's see what they're talking about. He's out. Butler will miss his 6th straight game. It's unclear when he'll be back, but he's questionable. So he didn't make 6 straight games, man. He's questionable. So I know he itching. Don't be surprised if he come out and play today. I don't know. I haven't looked at my news sources and stuff like that, but don't be surprised if he come out today and play. Now on Miami and Brooklyn, on the Brooklyn side of things, they should be getting Kevin Durant back. Excuse me. He'll be at 10-4. You got Harden at 10-5 and Kyrie Irving at 9 under 8,900. He's 9,400 on FanDuel. Oh boy, they've been getting their ass lit up the last 2 games. They thirsty for a win. I haven't been paying up for players. The only players I've been paying up for is Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic. So, and I've been doing great. I haven't been paying up for nobody else but them when I decide to get to them. So that's a big maturation process for me. Now, as far as these 3 guys, I probably won't get to now one of them. I ain't even gonna lie. We got 7 games. I might, you know what I'm saying? I might, but I probably won't get to now one of them. It's just, like playing the lottery, popping up. I don't know which one gonna maximize their upside. So, I've been falling off of them. You know what I'm saying? On the Miami side of things, we still got Hero out. Butler's questionable now, and the usual suspects are out. Interesting play for me today over here from the Miami side. Kendrick Nunn, he's been balling. He's been balling in, in minutes that he's been getting, and which is a ton of them. He's been getting a ton of minutes. I think he had back-to-back 40-point fantasy point outputs. Yep, a 40, a 47, then a 34. So, the young Chicago, shout out to Chicago, the young Chicago native, he out there doing things. He's 5,600 on Draftkings. On Fanduel, he is, I think, 6,200, 6,500. So, you're about 900 cheaper on DraftKings. I don't mind the play, especially what teams have been doing to Brooklyn. They don't have no defense. Goran Dragic, he's somebody who have been everybody's been high on. I was high on him one game. He ain't give me the right, he ain't give me the right vibes, and I got up off of him. He's still priced low though, man. He's 5,700, man, on FanDuel, and you'll get him for 62 on DraftKings. This game, the way teams they're gonna get up for this game. Miami's getting up for this game. I can tell you that right now. They're getting up for this game. Duncan Robinson out there shooting threes. That's what he does. But who I like from this game is Bam Adebayo, man. Don't forget we do bigs against Brooklyn. He'll be on triple-double watch. Coming off a mediocre fancy output, the minutes is there. He can give you upwards of 34, 35 minutes. Not afraid of DeAndre Jordan defense. And like I said, he can give you a triple-double. He hasn't had one this season, I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? So keep an eye out on that. Moving over to the Philadelphia and Detroit. Jeremy Grant, Mason Plumlee, those are like two guys that I really, really like to look at on the Detroit side of things. I just can't get to Blake Griffin right off the back like like we used to have, because he's so unpredictable. He's up and down. You can't trust him. But he does know how to ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Any given night, he can give you a 40. You know what I'm saying? He does a little bit of this. He's just a savvy veteran, but I won't be getting to him. I said the same thing about LaMarcus Aldridge yesterday, and he went crazy. Not crazy, but he had a good fancy output. But Jeremy Grant, the usage is there. Last game, he didn't shoot the ball as much as he normally does. He shot 15 times opposed to shooting upwards of 20 times a game. But he didn't play. Y'all know what he's been doing. If Philly decide they want to play up to the competition's level like they've been doing a lot, this could be a good game. You know what I'm saying? And the way these games been going in the NBA, they've been going any type of way. Anybody can get beat on any given night. Mason Plumlee, he'll have to stay out of foul trouble in this one. He played 21 minutes last game against Boogie. He had 23 fantasy points. I thought he'd get a double-double. He didn't get 10 rebounds. He almost did, but he's probably somebody. Hell no, I can't get to him going against Embiid, but he's in playing for tournaments. And those are probably the only two people that I consider outside of Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington, you'll get him for 3,800 on DraftKings. On FanDuel, you'll get him for 4,200 on FanDuel, I think. Wayne Ellington. Interesting, cheap buy low play. That's been getting he's been getting the minutes as of late. If you want, he'll help you get some of those studs in there. And I can't even find them. Every time I go to FanDuel trying to look for somebody every day, y'all be like, this motherfucker can't never find nobody. Oh, because I'm in the damn small forest. That's why. I just got out of work. I'll be tired when I do these videos. I'll just got out of work. Oh, 3,900. So, yeah. As you can see, as of the last 4 games, the minutes has been there. The last 3 games, he's been good, man. He's been awesome. 27 minutes, 33 minutes, 32 minutes, man. The 3 ball, he liked to shoot that 3. He shot 10 threes last game, 9-11. Detroit needs somebody to help space that floor. Wayne Ellington has probably got him a safe spot. 3,800. You better keep your eye out on him. And on the Philly side of things, Joel Embiid, he just been wrecking, man. I haven't even been getting him. I ain't been rostering him, man. He been wrecking it, man. I wish I would have caught this 82 fantasy point game right here, but man, the last 2 games, look, 58, 63. He been killing it, man. That's on you if you want to play him, man. He's definitely in a juicy spot, one of the best spots on the board tonight. Ben Simmons, priced at 8,200. He's a little bit cheaper than that on Fanduel. Always got triple-double upside. Do you want to throw him in there? That's on you. And with this team, these 3 guys right here, Joel, Ben Simmons, and Tobias Harris, those are the main culprits over there. Tobias Harris just moving on like a locomotive, man. He's 7,100. He's definitely in play for me tomorrow, man. He's in play for me tonight. The points are always there for him. He gets buckets. Attempts is there. He even shoot a few threes a game. He just does a little bit of everything. Defensive peripherals could be better, but as far as the rebounds, assists, and points, he does a little bit of that. Everything, man. Decent play. He's sitting decent too, man. 7,100 is a nice price for what he's been doing lately. And he's priced at 7,500 on FanDuel. Moving on along, I want to talk about Seth Curry. He's back. He was out for about, a couple, 2 weeks. He cashed from the 3-point line. I already know that. Brother, what family he come from. 3 for 5, 6 for 7, 2 for 2, 3 for 6, 5 for 7, 3 for 6, 2 for 5, 3 for 4. He cashed from the 3-point line. And the minutes have been there. He only played 27 minutes last game. Look for that to be going up. That was his first game back from COVID. Somebody else who's been getting it in, man. Don't look now, but in limited little minutes ever since he look though. Them little minutes he be getting. Dwight Howard, 39. Not so much that, but he played 15 minutes. He got 23 fantasy points. He killed Boston both of those games in limited minutes. But I ain't fucking with him. No. Moving on over to New Orleans and Minnesota. I got a couple nuggets I want to point out right here too. So, looking at the injuries on this in this game, it don't look good. I mean, it looked good. It's looking good. Outside of Juancho Hernangomez and Big Cat, everybody looked like they'd go. Okay. Yeah, this game got some nuggets in it. It's got some nuggets in it. I want to talk about Brandon Ingram, somebody who I ain't been playing, and I'm glad I ain't been playing him. Fantasy output been weak for his price tag. As of the last 5 games, he's been priced at 8,500 or better. He ain't hit value in now one of them games. And then he just got a string of 30s like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was priced at right here. You see 85, 91, 88, 86, 85. I'm so glad I wasn't on that. I'm so glad I was not on that. I'm glad. I liked it. I like his chances of bouncing back today. Will I be playing him? I don't know, man. He's a GPP option for me. I'm just leaving it at that. Zion Williamson, he ain't been showing the upside that I've been liking, man, that I need. He priced similarly on both sites. He ain't been showing that upside, man. It's been okay, but his price was up, right there. He's 7,600 right now, 43 and stuff at 7,600. That's what you're looking for. 8K, you're looking for upwards, close to 50s, man, straight up. But if I was to pick one of the two, I would rather go for Zion, and those are the only two guys I'm even thinking about on the Minnesota side. I mean on the New Orleans side, but Steven Adams is an interesting play. He'll get some. He'll face some Nas Reed, some Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? He's an interesting play. And then just because I ain't looking towards these guys, don't mean you guys don't gotta look towards them. Because this is Lonzo Ball and Eric Bledsoe, both of their ass, they do. Any one of these guards could pop off tonight. So, But on the Minnesota side of things, we know the upside D'Angelo Russell possesses. I don't mind the play anytime. He had a bad fantasy output last game. Other than that, he was priced up against Orlando. I didn't like the pace of that game, but that first game against Atlanta, he gave them a 56. Shot 22 times, and that's what we want. We want 20 shots from D'Lo. Every rip out, we want 20 shots from D'Lo. Malik Beasley, they won't lower his price. He's stuck around that, around that 30-point fantasy. They won't lower his price. Ain't nobody finna pay that money for that shit. All right, two interesting plays that I got here. It ain't no secret. It's Nas Reed and Jared Vanderbilt. These guys, you're gonna get them for cheap. I don't mind them. I don't see them getting in foul trouble. I don't see Nas Reed getting in foul trouble versus Steven Adams. But the bully ball that Zion been playing, it can be concerning. But he has upside on that price tag, and that's what we want: upside on the price tags. You'll get him at 5,800 on Draftkings. On Fanduel, you'll get Nas Reed for I think Nas Reed is 4,800. So you see he got a 36, 25, or 18. He can give you some upside. And then you got Vanderbilt. He's power forward and center eligible over there. So you can play him in like 4 different spots on DraftKings. He's somebody who does a little bit of everything, given the minutes, you know what I'm saying? It's like a fantasy point per minute type of guy, So there you have it with that. He will flash some upside if he can get those minutes. He played 27 minutes, 27 fantasy points, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 2 steals. He can do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind that play. Moving on over to Chicago, my Chicago Bulls and the LA Lakers, man. We gave them jumps a run for their money last time we played them. A little mini scare. That's what's up. LeBron James and Anthony Davis always sporting that Q tag. So that's about it for the injuries. Looked like Chicago then got back outside of Wendell Carter. They didn't got back on the injury side and the COVID. So first person I want to talk about, Zach LaVine. The boy been killing it. He's 9,500 on FanDuel. I'm 93. No, he's 9,300 on FanDuel. Man, I'm salty as hell because I ain't been playing him, man. And I ain't been on that journey with him. I know he mad at me, like, man, you from the city, you ain't even on that now. But yeah, he been taking a lot of 3-pointers as of late, and he's been making them. He's been taking them and making them. That 3-point volume has been up. His peripherals are up, and that's major key in a 9K player. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Even a few, steals and assists, here and there. I mean, blocks here and there. So, he's definitely in play. He's always low owned. Kobe, I just can't get that for that 7K. But you know he probably around 6,200 or something on FanDuel. Let's see. And I don't mind his matchup. He's 6,100. Last time against the Lakers, he had what? 24 fantasy points. He took 14 shots. But you do got marketing come back, and that's the next person I want to talk about. He, you know, I don't know what to think of him for this game. I just hope he stays aggressive. He had 28 fantasy points last game, but the rebounds was not there, and I don't like that. As a big, you need to have the rebounds, man. His last two, his first 3 games back, he took over 7 3-pointers, man. 7, 11, and 8 last game. In the first game back, he took 9 3-pointers. So he just want to be out there, you know, stretching the flow. We need them rebounds too, Laurie. At this rate, going against the Lakers, he'll be a GPP option. And, you know, that is young. He's somebody who's been playing good ball. 4,600. Hey, he's been, especially last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 out of the last 7 games, he's been playing okay, man. He's been playing okay. Just been flying under the radar. That's all. Last but not least, you can get a guy like Garrett Temple, 4,900 on DraftKings, but you can get Garrett Temple on cheaper than that on FanDuel, I believe. You're going to get Garrett Temple at the small forward spot, first of all, because I'm over here looking like a fool over here at the 2 guy. So you'll get Garrett Temple for 3,800, man. 3,800. Don't forget, late night hammer, they're going to be like, damn, where the fuck Temple come from? You know? So the minutes is there for him. The minutes is there for him for sure. You know, he didn't have a good game against the Lakers the last time, but he wasn't having no good games around that time. It was right after this Lakers game when he started coming to his own. You know, he's taking a decent amount of threes, you know what I'm saying? The minutes is there for him. You know, so hey, it is what it is. And on the Lakers side of things, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, if you want to go to him, go to him. Dennis Schroeder, he got a juicy matchup. He's gonna see some defense from Kobe White. Favorable matchup for Dennis Schroeder. You already know. Next up, Montrezl Harrell has been playing good as of late. Last time he played the Bulls, he had a 37. Hey, if they can get up, you know, and he gets some extra runs, especially around 27, 28 minutes. If you think he can get that, you know, that's good. He's only sons your elbow on both sides. That's the only thing I don't like. And that's it, man. Caldwell Pope, I wish I would have pulled the trigger on him last slate, man. The boy hit 10 threes, man. Other than that, if he ain't hit them 10 threes, his fantasy output wouldn't be that good. And moving over to the Houston and Dallas game. Great matchup for Dallas. Dallas just, I know they're going to be licking their chops in this one, but hey. Injury focuses, Wall still out, Exum still out, Porter Jr. They just acquired Porter Jr. in trade. Cleveland just didn't want his ass no more after that little bullshit he'd been going through in the offseason. And, you know, the usual suspects rocking hurt and shit like that. But on the Dallas side of things, they look like they might be about to get back deep. We got questionable tags on Kleber, Finney-Smith, Powell, and Powell. So them guys been out for a long time, and they with Kristaps Porzingis back, they starting to look pretty juicy again. So you know that's something. It's good to see them getting back healthy, man. It's good for the league, you know, and that Western Conference. Luka Doncic, man, he's just been killing it this year, man. He been killing it, man. He took 28 shots that last game. I don't know what possessed him to take all them shots, but Man, he took 21 shots. He was gunning for that triple double too, man. Missed about one, man. Dang, I know my people in the group like, damn, man. Yeah. Better luck next time, bros. Christian Wood got a Q tag. We know he ain't playing, but Kristaps Porzingis, beautiful matchup for him. He been starting at the center, so he might be facing Boogie. Look, he can slide over to the four, anything, man. He can stretch the flow. He just, he priced at 8,700 on Fanduel, 8,200 on Draftkings. I like to play, man. I like it, man. He gonna live in that 20-point range. He gonna live there. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you some 30s and shit too. Just watch. Them boys back, boy. And that's probably, I would probably, on the dollar side of things, if it ain't Luka or it ain't Porzingis, and right now at this current state, with the injuries, if these guys still stay out, I wouldn't be able to get to Hardaway. He is priced nicely though. He do shoot a decent amount of threes. He is priced nicely, but his peripherals ain't that. The one I'll probably be reluctant to go to is Jalen Brunson if I wanted a cheaper piece of this team. 4,800 on DraftKings. On FanDuel, he is 4,300. They like him. They like him over here, man. They like him. They like him. And he's decent, man. He goes out there. He give you upside on this price tag. That's what's up. Oladipo, man, he killed us last game, man. You have bad games though. Everybody knew that was a good spot that he was in. Everybody had bad games. He probably didn't hurt you in cash because he was so high on. You know what I'm saying? The whole community was touting him, but dang, man. He fucked me up in tournaments. Eric Gordon did so last game, man. He was on my radar too, man. The minutes gonna be there though. Like I say, 36, 34, 36. He was okay. He didn't hit value like we thought he would, but he didn't kill you either for his price tag. He didn't kill you. And like I said, the minutes gonna be there for him. You know what I'm saying? He'll pop off one of these games before Gangbang and Wall come back. Big Cuz, 5,100. Y'all know the deal. Plug them. That's it. That's all. If you want to be, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to plug them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't plug them. It's dangerous sometimes, man. It could be hard for a person if you don't plug them, especially with the game he had. He went 2 for 16 last game. Still came out with 36 fantasy points, 15 boards, 7 assists, 2 blocks. Let him would have had 20 points. Motherfuckers would have been sick at 4,400 and 4,500 on FanDuel. Jayshawn Tate, somebody I rostered. I've been rostering. I see what they see in him. I had him yesterday. He gave me a nice 30 fantasy point output. He has some good defensive statistics, 3 steals and 3 blocks. They helped him out, but it is what it is. He's getting his minutes. The young boy getting his minutes. And that's about, them the only guys I consider, moving over to the Denver and Phoenix game. A rematch, Devin Booker will not be playing. So, DeAndre Ayton has been playing well, man. He's been playing well, man. It's clicking now. It's clicking. 27 points, 26 points, 18 points. He's 7,700. Shooting very efficient, 7 for 14, 11 for 15, 11 for 13. The boards has been there the last few games. That's what's up. He playing fearless. Actually, look at the rebounds the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 8 games, 9, 10. He's been 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. He's been in single-digit rebound in 3 out of the last 12 games. So, they really need him to come around, and it looks like he's about to turn that corner. Chris Paul, 7,100 on DraftKings. I think he's 6,900 on Fanduel. He'll be asked to do a lot this game. Going up against this will be a rematch, I believe. Yeah, they just went to overtime last game. Yeah, they went to overtime last game, man. So he was out there willing and dealing. He had 15 assists. He's going to be ultra aggressive this game. You could believe that. So look for guys to get playing time. Well, you ain't got to look for Bridges to get more player time. But you could look for him to get more usage because he already gets the minutes. Last game he had 51 fantasy points, man. He's like a, he's a defensive player, you know what I'm saying? But he can give you a little bit of everything, and I like that, man. Mikal Bridges, he's doing good in the league right now, man. That's what's up. I don't mind the play at 5,400. I'm curious to know what he's priced on FanDuel. I think he might be priced about 5,600, just sitting there like, don't nobody play me, 5,500. Yeah. So something to point out there. Jay Crowder probably gets some more minutes. Cam Johnson has stepped into the starting lineup in the last few games. He might probably get about 30 minutes this game at 4,400. He'll be probably asked to help pick up the scoring load too. And then that's about it for the Phoenix side. Cameron Payne might get some more minutes as well too. On the Denver side of things, Jokic, self-explanatory. The boy ain't even up there at 10K yet. 11K yet, man. Jam him. Get him in there. Jamal Murray, he's a tournament play for me. I can't trust him in cash. You might get a few good games out of him in a row, but he know how to turn the corner on your ass. But he priced nicely though, so I don't mind to play. Seven game slate. He showed up on Chris Paul. A lot of point guards like to show up on Chris Paul. 6,800 on FanDuel too, man. So I thought he wouldn't have that good of a fantasy output. Overtime did help him, but especially when Michael Porter Jr. came back yesterday, I thought, he'd throw a monkey wrench in the game. Speaking of Michael Porter Jr., he played 20 minutes last game, his first game back. It's going to be interesting to see how they inch his minutes back up. He'll probably be back up next game or the game after that. Paul Millsap, somebody I can't really get to, and quiet as kept, Monty Morris. Monty Morris has been a good backup, man. He's just a good backup. 17, 15, 7, 11, a few rebounds, a few assists, just consistent throughout his whole tenure with these guys as being a good backup point guard, man. Somebody that can probably help you get over the edge in tournaments. Unlike Gary Harris bomb ass. Going on over to the last game on the slate, man, is Golden State and Utah. And for some odd reason, I like this game. It ain't going to be no odd reason. I like this game. I like the way, I like this game. I think this game it's going to be a low. It's probably going to fly under the radar, but something telling me this game going to be better than what we think it's going to be. And probably be better than what we think it's going to be for fantasy as well. Stephen Curry is always in play. He'll see some defense from Mike Conley. Andrew Wiggins, it is what it is with Andrew, man. I don't really play on him like that. Oubre need to get back on his high horse. But if I'm thinking about playing Andrew Wiggins or Kelly Oubre Jr., I might as well think about playing Bogdanovich or Joe Ingles. You'll get Joe Ingles at 4,200 on DraftKings. On FanDuel, you'll get Joe Ingles for 4,500. Going up against this Golden State team. If you look at his minutes, he's only been back 2 games. He had missed like 8-9 days. He's been back like 2 games, and in 20 minutes apiece, he put out some nice fancy point numbers, man. So His salary on DraftKings, he started off at $5K when he came back. He put up 26 fantasy points. He hit value. Then they took him down to 4,300. Put up another 25 fantasy points. Hit value again and exceeded it. So now I don't fucking know what they're doing. They're going backwards. He's 4,200 right now. Let me find out he finna bust. He busts out with a 35 point fantasy game, and with about 10 more extra minutes to go on his in the minutes category. A cheap option right there, man. Those guys help you get over the edge and help you get in those studs. Yep. Who else down here? And then Bogdanovich. He needs to. He's been putting out the last 3 games. He's been putting out the same type of fantasy output that Joe Ingles has been putting. Look at him, 25, 26, 23. You might as well play Ingles for that. He's getting about 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes more than him. Probably taking about 5 or 6 more shots. So, buy low. Mike Conley got a great matchup against Stephen Curry. He had a good game last game against New Orleans. He had 39 fantasy points, 20 real points. Yeah, so. And Donovan Mitchell is always in play. He's a usage monster, 19 attempts, 15 attempts, 20 attempts, 20 attempts. The attempts, that shit gonna be there. The 3-point attempts, he's been shooting them. Man. Every game, he's took 7 or better, and every game. Every game, he's taking 7 or better threes. My 3-point prop guys, man, you can check it out, man. If the prop too high, man, you can probably go take the under, and they got alternate 3-point props. And then you got Rudy Gobert. He probably smashed them in his last 3 or 4, 5 games against them. He probably smashed them for about a 250s and a 40. I know I was just looking it up. I forgot what it was, about 250s and a 40. 7,300 on DraftKings. That's why I like to play them at. On Fanduel, you'll get them for about 8,200 and 8,400. And, that's a wrap. Man, like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload videos, man. Stay tuned. I'm gonna come back with my prop bets and with a sports bet and prop bet video, man. After I give me a little rest and go over the slate. Peace out, man.